for coming today. Harold Honickman, the chairman of the Honickman Group of Companies, states in an article in the New York Times that we're losing, I would say, 1.5 to 2% of our business every year. So this is one of the largest soda distributors in the Mid-Atlantic region. And you'd really wonder to yourself, why would someone in a billion-dollar industry be losing this money every year? So today, I want to show you the decline of soda for obesity scares and other reasons, the rise of the new zero trend of products, whether it's Pepsi Max, Coke Zero, the new zero-calorie Mountain Dew, those sorts of things, and why our company's better and how we can say that and market that effectively to our future customers. So the first thing that these big corporations do is they manipulate people to start the soda drinking. And they do this in a couple of ways. They start with people at a young age, mainly because the kids don't know any better and they can develop branding when they're young. So someone who drinks a lot of soda, if they started on Coke, they're not going to have a Coke one day and a Pepsi the second day. So they establish this branding through attractive marketing. It's cheap. You know, the kids can go to a 7-Eleven and buy a gallon of Coke for 80 cents. And then they get them addicted, whether it's the caffeine, the sugar, or just the taste in general. But when they grow up and they have this branding, they keep drinking the soda, and they rely on those consumers to get their money, the people that heavily drink it. So the main way that they also get the younger kids to develop an attraction to a certain brand is through a subconscious method, and they use famous athletes to do so. So I'm going to show you a short video where the point guard for the Oklahoma City Thunder, Russell Westbrook, he's promoting Mountain Dew. Go. Author Douglas Van Pratt, in an article titled Unconscious Branding, states that conscious thought may have had little to do with the emotional tags that were formed when their preferences were learned. This being said, he is essentially saying that these children, for the most part, could be young adults, maybe even adults. They are adhering to this Mountain Dew because Russell Westbrook is drinking it or supporting it. They don't really think about the cost of the soda, how it's going to affect them and their health. All they care is that this pro athlete is backing the product, so they're subconsciously going to buy it. And this is a big way that these companies are selling. So now that people of older ages especially, they know that these diet sodas are bad for them, it still causes obesity. They know a lot more now that regular sodas cause that even more. So their sales are going way down. And they're making these come back up by this new zero trend. So that people that are still addicted to soda, that have 4 Cokes a day, they can have 4 Coke Zeros a day now and not feel bad about it, because all they're looking at is the zero stat of the sodium, the sugar, the carbs, and they say, oh, well, I'm not going to gain weight by that, so I can still drink these, and it still tastes good to them. What they don't realize is that now that the sugar's gone and all the other bad stuff, these companies are replacing that with something called aspartame. Aspartame causes brain aneurysms, seizures, even cancer. So obviously it's bad, but people aren't really realizing that. And that's where we come into play. So I want you guys to market our product in public places. We're going to be getting licensing for schools, for malls, for movie theaters, and a lot of places with consumers coming in and out the whole day. And we're going to be there, and we're going to be giving anyone a free bottle of soda, no questions asked. Things that people like the most are usually free. So if we're able to get their attention, I want you to offer them 10 minutes of listening to us speak for $5. And that's it. They don't have to sign anything or go to any meetings, just 10 minutes, $5. And this 10 minutes is crucial if they agree. Because we are a brand that it can adhere to any demographic. We're not well known enough yet, but we want to be, because we know that we personally back our product, and we're combating all of these zero trend sodas. But we're doing the same thing. We have all these zero stats, but we don't have the harmful chemicals, especially not aspartame. And we need to explain this to people, whether they drink soda or not. And they'll know that our soda, it's a healthy alternative, it's still cheap, and it's got low caffeine too if they're concerned with caffeine addiction. That's a problem with a lot of people as well. So you need to really express that to these people. We'll also have nutrition facts, we'll have statements, we're FDA regulated, so it's really, our product's a great thing. And more people just need to find out about it. So I appreciate you guys coming, and I can't wait for our progress.